Hello, and welcome back to the Basic Bee Podcast. I'm your host and favorite SEO coach, Brittany Herzberg. And if you've been with me through this year with this podcast, you might have noticed a shift. I've gotten really clear on what the process is that I take my clients through, the results that they get, and just how quickly this process works. Today, we're digging in deeper so I can show you the exact 3 steps my clients and I are taking to get found on Google. 0 posting on social required. Ready? Here are a few results that are possible with this approach. I have a client who does not want to ever be on social media. He has had monthly traffic as high as 20,000 visits. I know, it's crazy. And he's selling digital products with 0 promotion, often in just a couple of days. We started with his website, we optimized it, and then he's been blogging consistently for years, usually 1, sometimes more posts per month. I have another client who actually enjoys posting on social media, but she had a baby this year, so she wanted other options to help market her business. We started actually with her podcast with SEO there, then went to her website SEO, and now she's filling her very niche membership through her podcast. And she knows for sure that the podcast is what's leading them to her membership because there's a specific code that only those listeners will use. And then there's a podcast producer and coach who doesn't always want to be on social media. Just this week, she told me that her 3 most recent discovery calls have booked because they found her on a Google search. It's wild. She's got a blog that she tends to regularly. She's got a podcast that she has, and she's got her website that all 3 of those are optimized. I even had SEO supporting me last year when I did not have the time or desire to market my business on social media. I was up to my eyeballs in grief after experiencing several deaths in a row. I was moving from Airbnb to Airbnb every few months, and I was flat out exhausted. I was relying on my podcast SEO and website SEO to bring in leads and digital product buyers to me, and it did just that. And this is why we are all seeing results, especially if we don't want to be on social media or if life is lifing. It's known as the SEO and Grow method, my 3-part process. So you probably have heard me talk about this, but I'm going to be diving, like I said, deeper into each of these things. So stay with me. Phase 1 is about understanding SEO. We go back to the basics, spend time learning different terms, getting familiar with SEO tools, poking around the back end of your website, and of course, finding those really good keywords that are perfect for you. Business owners really need to take the time to understand SEO, even if it's just high level. You don't have to go in the weeds and get into the keyword research rabbit holes with me if you don't want to. But what I've seen happen when business owners haven't taken the time to do this is they get really screwed over in deals they sign where they're not even really clear on what deliverables they're actually getting. SEO ghosts them mid-project. Tasks are done that you don't even understand or get an explanation of. It is a hot mess. And none of this is your fault or their fault. I want to be really clear on that. However, it is going to be a much more empowering process if you're able to go into your next conversation with an SEO pro, let alone a contract or a project with them, armed with knowledge and at least a basic level of understanding of what's involved in SEO, what most people will do for you, etc. So helping you get clear on what SEO is, all the different pieces that it touches, how this stuff weaves together, even how it connects with AI is going to help you feel just that much more confident no matter what you're going into. If you're taking on a new marketing project, if you're bringing on a marketing person, or like I said, if you're working with an SEO pro. Phase 2 is all about implementing SEO. We take your who, your how, and your what answers. We find the best keywords for your business and your offers and create SEO strategies that will draw in those warm to hot leads. And we plug them into your website. This is an area I see so many entrepreneurs struggle with, even in my own world. Over the years, I've literally handed over on a silver platter the exact SEO things that they need. From a heading here or an image title there to a fully freaking built out SEO strategy or SEO content, and it never sees the light of day. So they stay the internet's best kept secret, and honestly, it just makes me really sad. If you don't want to get found or be visible or help more people or experience what it's like to not have to post on social media every day just to feel like people are staying aware of your business, then don't follow me. Don't listen to the podcast. Don't sign up for my emails or come to my workshops. Save your time and your money. But if you do want all of those things, then implement what you get when you work with me. Or heck, have me implement it for you. That part just kind of depends on which offer you sign up for. The biggest mistake you can make, though, is literally not doing it, is not implementing the SEO strategy pieces. So just make use of what you've got, okay? Phase 3 is maintaining SEO. This is where we transform your marketing strategy from one of hustle and effort to one of ease, efficiency, and effective use of your time, effort, and money. This is made up of tiny yet mighty tweaks that you're really doing on a monthly basis. And for years, people have come to me wanting help with their podcast or their blogs or this, that, and the other thing before they work on their website. I even mentioned a couple with those results at the beginning of this. And I have finally put an end to that because you really need to have your website set up first. That's what happens in the implementation phase of the SEO and Grow method. We take everything, we optimize your website, we get that home base really good and set up so that you can go into all of the content things, the social media profile things, the directory listing things, the podcast guesting things. In the maintenance phase, we're able to do all of this type of ongoing stuff. You're able to optimize existing content or create new content through the lens of SEO so it actually has what it needs to go out and market for you. We also look at things like errors on your website and we fix those so people can, 1, find you, very important, and 2, buy the thing or book with you, whatever that next step action is in your world with your business and with your offers. I've seen far too many people either start with maintenance first or not even do maintenance for their SEO. And here's the thing. Sure, this sounds like a crap ton of extra work, but that's because you're thinking about this through the lens of how much work you have to do to keep up with your social media marketing strategy or strategies if you're on multiple platforms. You're not even aware of how simple but impactful SEO marketing is. So of course it's going to sound like I'm dumping so much on your plate, but you know what my clients say when they have their first month of maintenance with me? That's it. That was easy. I even heard this 3 times today on different coaching calls. It's that easy, and it gets to be that easy, and it can be that easy. But when you have your social media marketing hat on and you're trying to look at this world of SEO, it's just not going to make sense because social media just takes so much more effort and time. And yeah, sometimes money. SEO does not. And it actually works. This exact approach is how you get a hardworking website, just like you heard Cecily say in her case study interview. And on that note, friend, there are 3 ways to get SEO support with me in 2026. We've got do it yourself, done with you, and done for you. And I'm not going to go into a whole bunch of details of what's what because there's several different things. Instead, I'm going to have you DM me SEO to see which is the best fit for you and your needs. I'll have the link below. All you have to do is say SEO and I'll come back with a couple questions. No, you're not locked into anything just by DMing me. And yes, surprise, I have a no charge discovery call with people that I offer as well. You can get that booked by going directly to the contact page on my website and filling out that form if that's where you already know you want to go. And as a side note, prices are going up on January 1st, 2026, but you can lock in the 2025 rates when you book your support before that date. So remember, understand SEO, implement SEO, and maintain SEO. And I promise you it's actually a front-loaded type of strategy where you're doing more work on the front end to get things solid, to get things in place. But then the rest is so much smoother sailing and so much less effort than, like I said, than you can even dream possible because you're just so used to that social media marketing stuff. So I'll leave it there. And until next time, I'm over here cheering you on your SEO journey. You've heard me talk about it, but how exactly does social proof support SEO? Well, your clients are kind of freaking brilliant because when they share what it's like to work with you or what they were able to achieve or accomplish with your help, they use words that other people are searching for. For real, they'll say things like, I walk away with practical tips to apply SEO to my own business, or all online business owners need to know about your SEO course, or Brittany helps me understand SEO in a real and tangible way. You know what's coming next, right? I need your help to get the Basic Bee podcast reaching more of the right ear holes. When you follow, rate, review, and share the show, that helps me help more entrepreneurs discover and lean into the magic of SEO. As a little extra incentive to write a review, Once a month, I'll be selecting one podcast reviewer to receive a free mini SEO audit. You'll help me get discovered, and I'll do the same for you. Check the description for more info.